Everybody blew and started making money. We had Asher D and Kano before we had the Shane and Sully. When Young Spray used to drop bars, knew about Riller than most before the podcast. Yeah, we had Young Dot and Dot Rotten way before Zeph Ellis. Used to rap, sing, produce and engineer all of his tracks. I don't really think he gets credit. Grew up in the 90s, listening to MJ, Dangerous and Thriller, CDs and cassette tapes. Used to have scooters, never had Segways, nothing was electric. I remember them days, early 2000s, that was the Grime days. Never had TikTok, but we had MySpace. Used to have new era caps with the flaps. Lot 29 tracksuits in grey and black. 2001, we had Soul Solid, UK Garage. They blew and made dough from it. I remember as a kid when I watched 21 Seconds Live on top of the pops. 2003, Wiley starts going hard. The Godfather's here to give birth to Grime. Now we got our own genre that we can say is ours. Now we got our own genre that we can say is ours. Yeah, we had MCs like Skep. We had Scorcher, Devlin, Markston and Wretch. We had Criminal, Big Nasty and Guess. Can't forget all those legendary Westwood sets. And as for Channel U, I watched it all of the time. Skinny Man, Council, a state of mind. Sick Man, Ice Kid, Style OG, my you. Gash by the hour, can't lie, they was my tunes. Yeah, now our music's starting to sell. Grime's getting big, but we got rappers as well. The first one to really blow is Gigs. Walk in the park, HMV, remember that on the shelves. And back in the day, we never had no ACGs, never had no Zone 2s, never had no OFBs. In my era, it was PDC. Yeah, I grew up on Gas Gang and PYG, USG. I remember Cole before he got famous, way before Jay-Z and Rock Nation. 2007, dropping songs like Click Clack. Bro said watch it on the news as you kick back. Ain't gonna lie, they dropped too many cold tracks. In a way, Grime's now being overshadowed by road rap. Now we got artists like Benny Banks used to rap as a trio, him, Squeaks and Joe Black. I remember Mo Stack way before the fame. 2010 when it was Grey Gang days. Yeah, we had Johnny Guns before we had John Wayne. R.I.P. to Jamal, he was leading the way. SB was the first to do it. Then we had Link Up and Rap City. But we had DVDs before YouTube had even formed. Word and Road Street Disciples used to film artists on the streets as they performed. We had conscious rappers, of course. Can't forget Loki and so many more. Can't forget Logic, Tabba Might Righteous. Used to check for Chester P back in 04. And then we had new channels like P110 and JDZ on the roads. Cause Grime's dying out. In London there isn't many spitters now, but it isn't dead, it's getting bigger in the Midlands now. Invasion Alert, we're dropping tunes still. Rest in peace, Dex Man, too real, had him on repeat. Grime scene legend, struggle went hard, so did his elite sessions. Listening to Eyes and Kamikaze, Dot Rotten came along and started up an army. On beat clashes, my friend would've killed you. Only went don't flop to support Billzer. Sitting in the whip, it's 015. On my way to Northwest London with Z, Max and Chris, Boogie in the whip. Bang FM, they're about to interview me. Before I came on, other songs got played. I remember hearing Stormzy like it was yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, he inspired me to make it in time. He was the last one commercially to make it in Grime. 017, that's when I noticed the change. Now I'm hearing rappers getting played every day. I think Bestie's where I clocked a shift in the game. You know the track that Young'un did when he collabed with Young Bane? And when I'm doing freestyles and interviews on radio and same time I'm hearing all these artists, it gave me hope. And with social media, there's new ways to blow. I was there from the start, I watched the game evolve.